A Gabriola Island fisheries biologist has joined the Living Rivers Trust Georgia Basin program to carry on its First Nations Legacy program for another year.
My aim is to facilitate capacity building with First Nations along the Salish Sea and Vancouver Island.
Penny White took over a role created by the Living Rivers program to help First Nations communities build up the capacity to manage watershed issues. The idea of the legacy was to inspire and help young First Nations take on fisheries roles within their society.
Some fish sampling in the beginning just to see this, just to get a rough estimate of size and abundance.
I engage and coordinate various First Nation groups all up and down the island. We help with proposal writing. We organize workshops such as today. We facilitate research exchange and networking opportunities.
As you can imagine, as you're going upstream, the fish are going to be coming downstream. It actually works.
Shane and Kirsty of the BC Conservation Foundation led the day's training initiative on the Englishman River estuary, teaching the participants how to conduct snorkel assessments.
Gaining the actual experience in the field is really vital. Working with the BC Conservation Foundation, we've been able to provide projects that not only have projects in their territories, but projects that they can engage with and get the field experience rather than just having a ticket.
Outdoors hands-on experience is it's invaluable. Learning from a textbook, I mean, you can paint a picture, but actually being out there and able to do it, it just provides so much more.
The Living Rivers First Nations Legacy Strategy has been very successful. In the 3 years since the program's inception, it has engaged and mentored First Nations people all over Vancouver Island and as far as Powell River on the mainland coast. 16 are on track developing careers in fisheries, 11 have found full-time employment, and 3 are full-time students.
They helped me by supporting my position, which is an associate biologist position. I'm able to be in the outdoors and actually work with our resources and make sure that they're properly being sustained and managed. And this means a lot to First Nations people because we rely on this for not only our livelihood but also for food and ceremonial reasons.
It's packed down there.
Even though this is Penny's first year on the job, it might also be her last with Living Rivers. Like so many other not-for-profit organizations, it relies heavily on its core funding from government, and the province hasn't committed any further money to the trust it established in 2006.
Because my tenure is up March 2012, the success of the project and all the projects that we have going are in jeopardy. The First Nation young people that we've got working in the different communities, their funding is up for question as well, along with mine, and it's pretty scary that there's so much potential that's just going to get left in the dust.
It's disappointing because if anything, we need more organizations such as Living Rivers to look at protecting our resources and healthy watersheds and maintaining and making sure that we have enough, make sure we're able to protect these.
They just bridge so many gaps, and any project that you're thinking about doing, they've got experience from elsewhere doing it, so they're definitely a good resource to have.
If funding for the trust is continued, and with help from other partners, Living Rivers sees the potential to expand the First Nations Legacy program to other areas of the province. In Parksville for Shaw TV, I'm Annette Lucas.